This is a great trail with beautiful trees. And don't go anywhere because after the main section, I'm going to show you the incredible side trail with the very rare red spruce. We are on the shortest trail in Algonquin today. This is a hardwood forest, which is one with trees that lose their leaves in winter. There are so many sugar maples in this part of the park. The leaves turn bright red in the fall, and that makes for an absolutely spectacular fall color show. I am quite late getting here this year, and the maple leaves have already fallen off the trees. The best time is late September. This trail is very interesting and still lovely at other times too. This is a yellow birch with a sugar maple behind it. Since this is a relatively young tree, it is easy to identify with the yellowish peeling bark. Here is a more mature yellow birch, and it can be tricky to identify. The bark has thick gray or black plates that are rectangular, and this is similar to several other species. It is very difficult for a yellow birch to grow amid sugar maples. The yellow birch produces a huge number of very tiny seeds, but they cannot penetrate the thick layer of maple leaves on the forest floor. And if they do manage to put down roots, they grow so slowly that they are covered by another layer of leaves the next fall. If the tree does start growing, the maple leaves in the canopy block the sunlight, and the yellow birch needs sunlight to grow. And a final threat: deer just love eating yellow birch seedlings. This is an American beech tree, and they are plentiful in Algonquin hardwood forests. The bark is a smooth gray, and after the leaves change color, they tend to stay on the tree, so they provide bursts of color in the winter. Their bark is very thin, which makes it a prime tree for carving, but please don't carve into these trees. Any wound in the bark leaves the tree vulnerable to beech bark disease, which is seriously threatening this species. You may have noticed that I'm wearing two different shirts. We didn't go to this side trail the first time, so when I was back a few weeks later, I made sure to see it, and it is worth a visit. Well, they've really done my work for me, haven't they? There are labels on all the different types of trees. Here is the red spruce. This tree is rare in most of Canada and the United States. Its main range is the Maritimes, eastern Quebec, and New England. The bark of mature red spruce is thick, dark, and furrowed. The branches are more spread out than white spruce, so you're able to see the trunk as you look up. Like all spruce, the needles are attached individually around the twig. The red spruce needles curve up a bit, while white and black spruce are straight. Red spruce is a more true green, while the other two are blue-green. And the twigs of the red spruce are orangey, same as the black spruce, but different from the white spruce. Here's a map of the main day hiking area in Algonquin Park, and the Hardwood Lookout Trail is right here. It's a short trail, about 1 kilometer, but it's not easy. There are a lot of hills. The lookout is quite close to the parking lot. And make sure you see the red spruce side trail. It's very short and beautiful, and it's fun to see all the tree identification signs.